So why do we do what we do? I don't want to get too cliche-ish here, and those of you that have heard me say this before, you know where I'm going with this already. But really there is kind of a rhyme and a reason. There's an approach. There's a reason why we do what we do and the way that we do it. There's still no substitute for face-to-face. As remote communication has become easier, it's become more convenient. We still think, if anything, that has increased or heightened the importance of face-to-face communication. There simply is no substitute for getting to know someone in person. I can tell you that I always encourage anyone that asks me, yes, certainly a cold introductory email is fine, or someone making an introduction on your behalf via email or via a digital platform is great. But do whatever you can do to meet that person in person, face-to-face. Go to a conference, find out where they're speaking, ask for a meeting, ask for coffee. There's just no substitute, and I can't overemphasize that. In person and at conferences, it's where decisions and deals are made. Things get done in person. Things get done in events. That's what's really going on in many cases, whether kind of on the surface, ostensibly speaking, you realize it or not. Introductions are made, new technologies introduced, and it's discussed, and it's talked about, et cetera. And then this is where education happens as well. So we're big believers in conferences and events and meetups just like this, and in-person events, because that's where things happen. We view live events as gateways. Actually, gateways are, really the way that it's phrased behind me here on the screen is we view it as a seat at the table. I was advised very, very early on by people very close to me, told me this, and at the time they told me I had no idea what they were talking about, but they told me, Todd, either you're at the table or you're on the menu. How many people have been told that? Okay. For all of you that raised your hands, the person that told you that really cared about you. They were telling you that to tell you the way the world works. You're either at the table or you're generally on the menu. It doesn't mean people are out to devour you or to destroy you. That's not what I'm saying. All it means is, at a very high level, is that if you're not at the table, you're not engaging in conversations, involved in decisions, involved in a lot of the new tech and a lot of the new groups and organizations that are formed, you're then going to be very reactive. You're going to be responding to things that people do. Not a good position to be in my opinion, and in our opinion collectively.